Smash!
Hey guys, RC Gade here, and this is Squared Circle Rants, and today I'm going to be taking a look at some highlights from AEW Rampage Grand Slam. Before we get into it, if you like this show, please give it a like, share, subscribe. Follow me on other social medias, not just under Squared Circle Rants, but under RC Gade. So yeah, let's get into it.
Look at this! Darby won't quit! No, my God. You can't kill Darby Allin! Not unless he goes completely... Oh, no!
So first we're taking a look at Darby Allin and Sting versus the House of Black, or the two remaining members, Buddy Matthews and Brody King. It was all right. I mean, it had big moments like you just saw. But how many times a week do we see a disqualification match? How many times a week do we see broken tables? Like it's still like, oh my God, but the feeling lessens like over time. It's not as impactful. Although I still hope they're both okay. After seeing this match, I have to admit, I'm thinking, oh great, more injuries in AEW are coming.
Daring Buddy Matthews to do it. Good call, daring him to do it. What you gonna do, Matthews? He's saying.
You can't have the limber tail, Matthews. You want to be a star.
Nope.
Oh my God, the lights went out. Who could it be? God. So many times. Just like with the tables and blood and disqualification matches, how many times are the lights going to go out? And another thing, how many times could Buddy Matthews won that match? He had a bat. He had Sting handcuffed with his arms tied, or handcuffed behind his back. I don't know why I was about to say tied. You could have beat on him. You could have just put him on his back. Boom, 1, 2, 3. Of course, this isn't the wrestler's fault. This is, of course, AEW booking. All right, let's see who came out.
Where do his loyalties lie? And don't forget the classic matches Sting had with Great Muta in the late 80s, early 90s, JR.
I remember them very well.
Some of the best. Muta taking his time. You know he's in Buddy's head right now.
Yeah, taking his sweet time to get to the ring. Oh my God, how many times have we... Another thing we've seen so many... God, I think this is the last clip I'll show of the Darby Sting versus House of Black. It's cool to see Muta, and I know he's on his last run. He's on his last year of wrestling. I just hate the freaking... Let's take our sweet time to get to the ring. The bad guy is so shook he doesn't worry about who he was about to, beat the crap with a bat. They've done this so many times. But yes, Muta comes out, ends up saving Sting. Sting gets the upper hand on Matthew. Well, Matthews gets sprayed in the face. And the House of Black lose. So yeah. Yay. All right, next clip. Next up, we have Hook and Action Bronson. I've heard the name. I don't know his music. I didn't even know he's the one that did the music for Hook. Apparently he did. But yes, those two versus... Oh, I remember one of the names. Angelo Parker. I'm sorry, guys. It's the whole FTR thing. You know, you knew them. You knew their names in one organization, then they moved to another, and you completely forget or trying to get a hang on it. But essentially versus JAS, Jericho Appreciation Society. But yeah, this is pretty much a celebrity type thing. Sorry, let me get both of those in there. Celebrity type thing. Sorry if you hear the dogs in the back. It was a decent match. This was an interesting intro for Hook. I don't know if he needed it. Maybe they did it just to make it feel more special. It is Grand Slam after all. But, oh no, yeah, probably Action Bronson come out during the entrance singing as they go down. On to the next clip.
Bronson, Chris, to your point.
Oh, look at this. Hold on. Menard.
Daddy Magic wants him. All right, Action. The tag is made. Look at this.
Flushing zone right here. Right down the road he grew up.
Look at Daddy Magic. He's going to give him a little what for.
You know, as excuse me, as far as celebrity matches go, this wasn't that bad. Action Bronson did pretty good. He didn't just shove him like you saw there. I believe he did a couple of clotheslines. He had a really good not a body slam, what do you call that? Shoulder press slam, whatever. In the end, we all know who won. Come on. Hook and Bronson. We all knew that was going to happen either way. But it was a decent match. It was all right. It wasn't something I hated. I did like that moment, though. Daddy Magic. There you go. I got one of the names. But Daddy Magic is right off the bat. I want the big guy. All right. Bring him on in. But yeah, like I said, we all knew who won this, and also I just told you. So let's move on to the next clip.
Power up on those shoulders.
But she's gutting through it.
Oh, Diamante sent for a ride, face colliding with the ring apron.
Yeah, she's
Then we come to Jade Cargill defending her TBS championship title. Oh. If you get the joke, you get the joke. Anywho, defending her TBS championship against Diamante, who we haven't seen in quite a while. Once again, another match that we already know who's going to win it, because we know they're pushing Cargill to the moon, and she's still green. But anyway, this also had I guess a celebrity component to it. When Diamante came out, she came out with a girl named Trina. Absolutely do not know who this woman is. If you do, let me know in the comments below. God, Action Bronson had more personality on him than this woman did. But yes, of course, Jade Cargill still undefeated. They put it up in big lights. And this Trina, actually, I'll show you what I mean by no personality. She does something in the ring. I wonder what.
Trina. Oh!
Oh, Trina.
Well, come on, Trina.
Baddies stick together, don't they? Who can you trust anymore?
I guess so.
Trina.
Well, Trina still.
Oh my God, what a heel turn. Oh no, this friendship, it's been around for I have no clue. That was the first time I saw Trina and the first time I saw Diamante. Who cares that she turned on Diamante and joined Jade Cargill? I'll get a hold of that. And that hit too. Oh my God. Bravo, Diamante, for selling it, or shame on you, whichever you want to take. And there was really no personality in it. It was just walk up, pick her up, slap, handshake, and now she's smiling. God. All right, enough of that.
Rampage Grand Slam, and Christian Cage has just stunned Jungle Boy. Uh-oh. And once again, we talked about how this man broke Jungle Boy.
Next up, we had Jungle Boy versus Ray Phoenix, which I'm sure for a lot of people was a dream match. And it was good. I mean, it was high-flying fun, you know, for the whole family. A lot of kick-out spots, a lot of spots. It just spot. So I didn't want to play that. That was essentially my thoughts on the match. Jungle Boy won. They had a moment, yada, yada, yada. And then Christian shows up, which I'm a little shocked. I thought this feud was over, at least until Christian was, you know, ready to come back because he's obviously injured, thus the sling on the arm. But apparently he's going to continue to be a mouthpiece for, well, you know who's coming. You know who's coming.
His heart when he turned on him. Oh, he's behind him. Oh, no, he's behind him. Turn around, Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy, Jack Perry doesn't even realize it. And Luchasaurus. Oh, no.
He almost got him.
Oh, man.
You jumped me like a coward and injured my arm before our match at All Out, and I still beat you and made it look easy.
Yeah, it was during the Ray Phoenix Jungle Boy match, or even the fact that they were having a match. I kept wondering, well, isn't Jungle Boy supposed to be mad at Luchasaurus? Doesn't he want his revenge? Doesn't he want him in the ring? I mean, he did like one promo, didn't he? Someone refresh my memory. But yeah, as far as I know, he only did one promo, and then all of a sudden, oh, he's going to face Ray Phoenix in some, like I said, some sort of dream match or whatever. But God, Christian makes this work. I mean, there's a lot of storylines in AEW, hell, even WWE, that seem like they just drag on, and you're like, can we move on? And I thought we were moving on. But no, Christian at least keeps your attention. He knows what he's doing. He's great on the microphone. He knows how to, you know, tick off the fans and be that just perfect heel for this. And I can't wait till he's ready. So maybe before Christian becomes fully healed, I mean, well, why am I saying maybe? We're definitely going to get Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus. Maybe Christian stays around, making sure he's never touched, never hurt. But he's just there to be the evil heel and the mouthpiece for Luchasaurus. Which, by the way, can we get rid of that mask already? Come on.
No fist bumping, no handshaking, no congratulatory BS.
Yeah, they're going to work right now, JR. Right.
Next up, we have Ward Joe. Yes, Ward Joe versus Tony Nese and Josh Woods. Now, this wasn't quite a squash match, but we all knew who was going to win. This was just to please the fans, have a big moment, which they did, I guess. You know, Joe, love Wardlow, but it wasn't something that were like, oh man, I can't wait to see this match. It was just, here it is. They beat them up. Wardlow does his symphony of destruction, which was powerbomb after powerbomb. Okay, I'll show that too.
Second, Sterling with nowhere left to go.
Get out of it, Mark. Get out of it.
Nobody's
still
gonna
got
pull him
a
out.
No Tony Nese or Josh Woods to pull him out of this.
Was that just the first movement?
All right, and as you know, he does more and more. It does look cool, does get the crowd riled up. So it was a okay match. It was all right. Hashtag Ward Joe.
Simon changed his mind.
Wow, what great in-ring awareness.
Smart move by Hangman. We're down to the final two of Roosh and Hangman Adam Page.
One of these two men will meet, as of tonight, John Moxley for the AEW World Title in Cincinnati coming up in actually a few days.
Then, of course, we had to have a battle royal to determine the next person to face Jon Moxley for the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. And of course it came, well, not of course, actually I'm shocked they had Roosh in the end, but it came down to Roosh and Hangman Adam Page. And I think I'd rather see Roosh versus Moxley, even though they haven't done much with his character. Like, he's just aligned with Andrade, and that's about it. That's been his character. So I can understand, while yes, in the end they had Hangman win it, he's going to be the next opponent. I like Hangman. He hasn't been used right, and of course there's been controversy surrounding Hangman and some other people, his friends. But then it makes me wonder, who are they going to have Moxley retain, make him look strong? Are they going to have him lose it right away so he can take his vacation? I don't know. That will have to wait till Dynamite, which you know I'll probably have thoughts on that. Again, I'm going to plug real quick. I'm on all these social medias, and typically I do short little videos while watching wrestling. I don't know, fun little stuff that pops in my head, or stupid. You decide. Moving on.
And Hobbs is just tearing Starks limb from limb.
He just hit him across the back with that steel chair, and I'm still hearing the echoes throughout this arena from the back on the steel.
Yeah, I just don't know with that injury how much more Ricky can take here, guys, to be honest.
And then we end Grand Slam, Rampage, AEW, whatever you want to call it. We end Grand Slam with a lights out match. With Hobbs versus Ricky Starks. I'm not even going to show the end. You all know by now Ricky won. He finally got his payback in a sense. You know, maybe he should got his payback at the pay-per-view. But anyway, it was another no disqualification, hardcore, whatever you want to call it, match. Again, okay, but I got to go on a rant here. Hint, hint. I'm over the lights out matches. Just call it a no disqualification. I know you had one to open the show, but oh my God, they're getting ridiculous. I mean, between AEW and 2.0, AEW absolutely does it better, but it still doesn't mean it's good. My whole thing with the lights out thing, I don't like the fact that the commentators are still talking, and that they're, well, yeah, actually that should be, oh, and the fact that both of the wrestlers have entrances, because at the beginning of every AEW lights out match, Justin Roberts explains, the lights are about to go out. When they do, this match is unsanctioned. So if it's unsanctioned, why are there entrances? Why are the commentators talking? It should just either start right off the bat or someone jumps the other guy. That's it. Because come on, this is a huge, I mean, it's unsanctioned. These guys hate each other so much, they just want to tear each other limb for limb, but the company doesn't want to be responsible for their injuries. That's what it should be. Just let them fight it out, and whoever doesn't get up is the loser. There you go. Okay. But congratulations, Ricky Stark. Well, there you have it, folks. Just some of the highlights from this past AEW Rampage Grand Slam. Hope you enjoyed my reactions, my commentaries. Was there something you disagree with, agreed with? What were your favorite moments over the Grand Slam weekend, you would call it? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you had a great time watching this. If you did, Again, like, share, subscribe, help me out. Always hashtag Squared Circle Rants. And you know what? You have a great day.
With 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers.